The Social Media Dilemma. This is a new documentary film which I just watched some time back. I just wanted to share my opinion about this. Are we all being trapped, or are we already trapped by the social media? The big giants like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, Google, and many other. Are we really considering this threat? And is it really a threat? I just wanted to discuss these points. Just around 6 years back, one of my friend was traveling to USA, and we were staying in his home. And just 3 hours before we had to leave the place, we got a notification from Gmail saying your flight is up in 6 hours. You have to leave your place now so that you will reach by this time, and you can board your flight by this time. And it had calculated almost everything, and it just suggested. That's the first time I and my friend could see that the suggestion was so accurate and so good that it was actually helping you, and it was even helping you to find a cab at that point of time. So that was the scene, and we were amazed at the accuracy and the thought they put in. I mean, the Google to give us a notification and help us reach our destination. And why this all came up is just he had an email in his phone where his ticket booking had been in the email. That's it. And after that, while he was in US, we used to have regular calls. Over the calls, we used to discuss a lot of things. I mean, we used to have a call over 3 months or 4 months once in a while, and we used to talk for over an hour or two almost. During this discussion, there would be a lot of topics coming in, and we discuss on a lot of items. One or the two items which are new to both of us, we never know, or one of us know and the other person doesn't know. Just the name comes in between the conversation, and next day an ad or an article or a video suggestion comes up. How is this happening? They are hearing us, and they are hearing to that extent. They know, even whichever language you may be talking in, they know what is the context of the discussion, and they start suggesting the topics. So this was one of the thing. Forget about what we spoke, what we searched, what we chatted over WhatsApp or anything. Even those things which come into your mind are being predicted. Or are we seeing that somewhere and that is coming into our mind? We don't know. But they have a technology, they have such beautiful models where the algorithm is so robust enough to predict what you will think next. And the recommendations from YouTube or Twitter or whatever other platforms, you can see that they are so right in predicting what you want in the next moment. Be it if it's a weekend and you are just taking your phone and it just suggests some movies or some good places to visit over weekend or long drives. Whatever is your interest, they know your interests, they know your friends, they know your schedule, because all the discussions you do over phone, and they know your plans and your interests and your future dreams and everything, and they just suggest based on this. And we think they're smart, and we are not smart. But aren't we responsible to be smart? Are we okay to be controlled by them, just like a remote control? Isn't it dangerous? Computer system controlling you, your thoughts, your emotions. Your emotions currently are being driven by what you see outside, not from what you feel inside. I mean, what you feel inside is driven by what you see outside. And you are not roaming around in the society to see what is happening around. Maybe in your road, everyone are peaceful, happily celebrating something, and you are indulged in some Twitter war where some hate hashtag is running on, and you are just in those thoughts that what is happening to the world, but world is peaceful in front of you, and you are not able to recognize this. This is a very big danger. Maybe may not be today, the next generations will suffer a lot. At least we these 90s kids have seen some sort of world where raw world without mobile phones or other gadgets. But the new generation, whichever is coming in the 20th century, are all addicted to the phones or any other devices. They don't know bigger world outside this, and they think whatever is happening in USA may be directly affecting me, and everyone has opinion about everything. So there is a problem. You are having opinion about everything, which is not necessary. I mean, it's not wrong to have an opinion, but you don't have the whole data to have an opinion. Maybe you are hearing one side of the story and forming your opinion. That may not be right always. So we must think, is it good to follow everything? What is your expertise? Focus on that. Only on your expertise. If you are getting suggestions to social media is not fully bad. It suggests videos of your interest. If you are following that interest and you are just progressing in mm, betterment of your skill or your talent or whatever, that's always good. But how many are doing this? Just run into the comment section of a very popular video. You will see so many people reacting on certain comments or certain video or certain aspect of the video. I have been following many Telugu related videos, just a promo from Big Boss Telugu 4 season. There'll be a lot of comments. Once some comments will be like, whoever are relating to this, please like this comment, and that comment will have some 1k likes, 2k likes also. I mean, people are so free to go and watch the video first of all, go to the comment section, and then even read the comment and then even like it. So there, you are in a trap. We are not understanding that. Why am I saying this comments, you may ask? I want to just see this behavior. I just want to see Big Boss show itself to understand what kind of behavior human has in certain situations. So that's why in that angle I watch Big Boss Telugu, Big Boss show. In the same context, I'm watching comments or other videos and how people react on certain situations. I am really not amazed at the reactions of the people, because they are okay to have any kind of opinion they want. But is that opinion driven by someone else? That is the problem. The director of the show drives your opinion, the video editor drives your opinion, the suggestion given by the YouTube drives your opinion, the comments in that under that video drives your opinion, someone else's social status or your friend's opinion drives your opinion. You don't have your own opinion actually. In the current world, this is a big problem, because you don't have enough data to form an opinion. First of all, there is enough data, but you are getting tailored data. That is the biggest problem. This may not be so clear for everyone. Everyone may think this is a rocket science to understand, but one day you will realize where whatever you did not even want to get a suggestion, you are starting getting that. That's a problem. We have to come out of this. How can we come out of this? I don't say get rid of social media, but use it with limit. You know the restriction, you know the control, you know how much time you have in a day and how much time you have to spend it on social media, and use that to better your life, not to simply get entertained every day, every minute, every second, which is what is the promotion in YouTube or Twitter or wherever it is, or the entertainment media. They are driving the whole industry. So just don't be a trap in that, and just don't spoil the beautiful life we have. I just want to give this suggestion, and this is my opinion. You may subscribe to this opinion or not, but just think about it. You may also have your own viewpoints. You can just comment that in the comment section and just help me to understand what you are thinking. If you think this is helpful to someone to come out of their dilemma, just share this video and just come out of this trap. I just want to say this. Thank you.